What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Game Night with Retro. So what are we doing here on Tecmo Super Bowl on NES, right? So what did I do here? Yeah. I like me a challenge. So it's like I try to come up with ideas and that'll give me a challenge on this game. A lot of times it's coach mode, right? So that's what I did. I took the Cleveland Browns through a season coach mode. So okay, there we go. So as you can see right there, we went 4-12. I'm gonna say my worst season ever in my Tecmo career. Okay. I coached the Browns. Now again, what did I do to make this a challenge, right? Besides just taking I did besides just taking the Browns through a season, which that's a challenge on its own, because they're not the worst team, but they're not one of the better teams either. So but yeah, what did I do? Well, this is what I did right here. Mr. Mike Peggle with cream cheese was our starting quarterback. And there you can see his numbers. 42% completed, 2,400 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 29 interceptions. Yeah. Only a rating of 51.2. And that completion percentage, 42.9, I believe that's the worst. That was even worse than Jeff George. So I guess I got to take a little bit back from Jeff George, because at least, George, he completed I think 48%. And his touchdown, he had 20 touchdowns and 18 interceptions. So he had at least he had 2 more touchdowns, right, than interceptions. But Mr. Mike Peggle with cream cheese here, 15 touchdowns, 29 interceptions. You can imagine. So, so just do the math. There's 16 games, and he threw 29 interceptions. So that's almost 2 interceptions a game. A lot of times he would throw 3 a game. One time he did throw 5 in a game. So it's okay, but I stuck with him. But here's what happened, right? We started the season 0-7. Yeah, 0-7. Then we did win 3 straight. Okay. But then this happened. So yeah, we finished the season 4-12. So here's the standings. We were worse than the division there. At the bottom, right, bottom of the barrel. Let's just go to the leaders here so you can see for yourself. So there he is, number 20. Wow. There's only 28 teams, but he's ranked number 29. So maybe another team had a backup quarterback that is on here too. I'm going to find that out now. Eagles, Moon, Whippin, Walsh, Marino, Schrader, Rams. Yeah, so that means some team has 2 quarterbacks on here. I'm going to say maybe the Patriots. Let's see. There's Grogan's 22, and then yeah. How bad is that? Out of 28 teams, you're ranked number 29 because the Patriots have two quarterbacks on here, Grogan and Wilson, and they were both better than you. You was worse. So yeah, you. Out of 28 teams, you were ranked number 29. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before. So yeah, there he is at the bottom at the very bottom. Yeah, just garbage, right? So I stuck with it. I was like, we're gonna see this through to the bitter end, and oddly enough, we did sweep the Steelers. Two of our 4 wins was against the Steelers there. But anyways, so what's the purpose of this video, or maybe this coming video series? Well, I've always talked about the difference between coaching and playing, right? And I have been coaching a lot, especially on this game on NES. I have been playing with the Redskins on Super Nintendo. So let's just do a comparison, because like I said, for people that don't know, it's like they've only played and they really haven't ventured into coaching, right? And so they're like, oh yeah, coaching, it shouldn't be too bad, or maybe think it's not that big of a difference. And so therefore, that's the purpose of this video, maybe coming video series, is we are going to show the difference, the probably extreme, significant contrast between playing this game and simply coaching. And I'm gonna keep the plays, right? I might do different plays, but still, when I coach, I try to come up with the best plays that the computer can do. Because trust me, Mr. Cream Cheese, Mr. Mike Peggle here, he actually did, like, at first I just stuck with the original plays. That's when he was like throwing 5 interceptions in a game, and it's like, so I stuck with those original plays for like the first 5 games. Then I was like, because he was like doing terrible. I mean, he did terrible anyway, but I'm saying, like, because there was times he didn't even have 100 yards pass. I think those first 5 games, there was a couple games he didn't even have 100 yards passing. Okay, so those plays that they had were wasn't getting it done. So I'm like, I gotta try to do something here, So I gave him the better plays for the computer. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come off the sidelines. I'm gonna trade in my my headset and clipboard for the helmet and shoulder pads, right? I'm coming out of retirement, coming off the sidelines, and I'm getting into the action here. And I'm going to keep Peggle as my quarterback, and just see how good I can do. What's the how much better can I do than that, right? And I look at these stats for the receivers, like Slaughter, only 20 catches, 535 yards, 5 touchdowns. Langhorne, 29 catches, 896. He was our best receiver there. Brian Brennan, 21 catches, 378 yards, a couple of touchdowns. But still, Webster Slaughter, he should have better numbers than that. But, and our running game, I had to do running back by committee because, there's Metcalf. He only had 495 yards. Leroy Horde just 188 yards because he got on excellent towards the end of the season. Yeah, Kevin Mack, 250 yards. But, you know, they're not great running backs. He's only 38 speed. They're not good. Fullwood, yeah, he did a lot of returns there. But yeah, that's my deal. We're going to just go to it right now here. Team control. Bam. And we're going to see, well, I need to reset. I wanted to show you the numbers before I reset of how horrible he was. Oh yeah, before, one more thing. I thought, yeah, just, yeah, even my, you know, again, when you coach, right? Yeah, your computer guy is, even my kicker had a freaking bad year. Look at that. Only 5 out of 14 on field goals. So, yeah, even he was, even he had a garbage year. So, yeah, we'll keep that in mind, too. Let's see. I think I can do better than 5 out of 14 on field goals. And definitely a lot better than 42% and the 15 touchdowns and 29 interceptions. The best thing he did, the best thing Pegel did was he ran the ball there. 18 carries, 218 yards, and 3 touchdowns. But, yeah. But we pay you to pass the ball, man. It's good that you ran like that and made plays for us, but you gotta be better throwing the ball. So yeah. So let's see what kind of challenge. Maybe if it's still gonna be a challenge with Mike Pegel. Mike Pegel with cream cheese. Okay, so now we have got the season in the books. Season is in the books from me playing with the Browns all 16 games, right? So here we are. As you can see, we basically did a reversal. We went from 4-12 to a 12-4 season. Won the division. See right there, AFC Central Division champs, 12-4 record. The Oilers came in second at 10-6. So let's go look at the stats and just, besides our win and loss record, right, which is a huge difference from 4-12 to 12-4. Let's check out Mr. Mike Pegel with cream cheese, because he was the starting quarterback once again, but with Retro at the helm. Let's check out his stats. 69% completed, 3,366 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. 15 scrambles for 121 yards and a touchdown. So the only thing better that the computer did was running the ball with Mr. Pegel. Other than that, which, you know, passing is your main concern at quarterback. That's what you're graded by, right? I would say leaps and bounds compared to, just do a comparison of the numbers here. One more time, look, 34 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 69% completed, over 3,000 yards, compared to what we did with the computer, right? Just coaching, right? So that's right there, I'm going to say, is the biggest example of the difference between, you know, playing and coaching. It can be like, to me, it's like night and day, you know, especially with you know, a team that's not rated as good. Eric Metcalf, he was the leading rusher there, 104 carries, 564 yards, 9 touchdowns, 14 receptions, 360 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So yeah, Eric Metcalf, pretty good season. Kevin Mack, yeah, not too much, but some there. 273 yards, 13 touchdowns on the ground. He was our, you know, getting them in the end zone when it got down close a lot. 7 catches, 169 yards. I did have this video for you, Wargasm. I know you. I did have an epic game against the Steelers. I wasn't going to do. Maybe too bad I wasn't recording it because it did turn out to be an epic game. But I figured you did want a game on the Super Nintendo version. Game, Browns Steelers, which I'm going to do here. But yeah, just want to show, Kevin, or tell you about the story. I'll just go ahead and tell you about it because it was that memorable. We were down 21 to 16, right? We got a touchdown and then we kicked 3 field goals. So it was 21-16, and we got the ball at the end of the game and we did a drive. It wasn't just it was like several play drive, passing and running, and Mr. Kevin Mack finished it off with like a 3 or 4 yard touchdown run. Basically, ran over a defender at the goal line, popcorned him off, and for the go-ahead and winning touchdown. So I was like, that was pretty cool. That was a pretty epic game. There was 30 seconds left, and we ended up winning the game 23-21. So I know that didn't fall in your category of whooping them pretty good. So hopefully we'll do that on the Super Nintendo game. But yeah, so let's just check the receivers out. Webster Slaughter, we had a 1,000-yard receiver there, 42 catches, 1,056 yards, 13 touchdowns. Langhorn, he almost had 1,000, 927 yards and 5 touchdowns. Look at his average, 42-yard average. Slaughter, not as much. Vernon Joins, pretty decent. He's basically was the third down receiver, 12 catches, 295 yards and 5 touchdowns. And Brian Brennan was our basically put in the tight end spot, 24 catches, 559 yards and 9 touchdowns. Yeah, let's even look at our kicker here, Jerry Corrick. So you can see there, he did kick of 17. He made 17 out of 18. 17 field goals out of 18 attempts, and 60 hit all 60 extra points. So yeah, look at Jerry Corrick. Difference between coaching and playing, right? When I was coaching, he had an awful year, but playing, right? Only missed 1 field goal all year, 17 out of 18. That might be the record for most field goals I've kicked in a season. I think it is. I mean, I can't say 100%, but it's got to be up there. I mean, that's a lot for playing. I controlled Frank Minifield. Did have 3 interceptions for 29 yards. So overall, the defensive backfield did pretty good. Let's see, Thingash, nope. Yeah, Felix Wright, he had 3 interceptions. But the defense did play pretty good. Clay Matthews had 4 sacks. Johnson, 5 sacks. David Grayson, 2 sacks. Tony Blaylock, 1 sack. Al Bubba Baker, 5 sacks. Chris Pike, 2 sacks. And none for Robert Banks. So, but I was controlling the defensive backs a lot. Frank Minifield, because a lot of times we wasn't getting, we wasn't getting the offensive, the opponent on third down a lot, where I could control a front 7 to get that many sacks. So let's just look at the rankings here. What did we rank on offense? There we are, number 12. Number 12 total offense. Number 7 passing offense. So there you go. And here's the deal. Yeah, here's the kicker. NFL leaders. Mike Pega with cream cheese was the number 1 rated quarterback in the league. Ahead of Joe Montana and Warren Moon, right? With that 189 rating. So there you go. There's a huge difference between coaching and playing. So remember one of my subscribers, Jason, has said, didn't know if it was a big deal or big difference between coaching. It's like, yeah, it's a big difference. And it's like, it's like, try it, man. Yeah, try coaching and tell me how you do. I'm curious. I'm really wanting to know. All right, that ain't a walk in the park. So anyways, there we are. We're taking on the Houston Oilers. So I'm not going to, do these games because I figured, Wargasm, you wanted a game on the Super Nintendo. I'm going to go ahead and play this game and see what happens because, the Oilers is a team we did lose during the season. Yeah, for our 12-4 record, right? Our 4 losses came against the Bengals, the Oilers, the Broncos, and we did lose to the Steelers last game of the year. So yeah, Bengals, Oilers, Broncos, Steelers. So those were our 4 losses. So, yep, we'll see what happens during this game, but So there you go. There was highlights from that divisional playoff game. Disappointing. Yeah, 38-28 loss in divisional. The Oilers just had too much firepower. They came out, you know, their offense was running all cylinders, and we had a few hiccups. You know, had to punt a couple times, and we fought hard, and we fought, gallantly till the end. We hung in there, and gave it our best shot. But in the end, we went down swinging, right? We didn't give up. We went down swinging. So there you go. There's the disappointing end of the season. But still, again, for this video, I wanted to show about the huge difference between coaching and playing, right? It's just you can do a lot better yourself playing, but again, if you want a challenge, and you are going to get some aggravation, but yeah, it is more challenge. It comes down to more of a chess match between the right plays in the right situations and the right times. Coaching. That's why I do coach sometimes, because I do like a challenge from this game. So there you go.
So that's going to do it for the video tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this two-season comparison I did between coaching and playing. Leave me your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if this is your first time to the channel, tap subscribe, then the bell, ding ding, so you're notified when I upload new videos. So until next time, guys, keep it retro. Come Lord Jesus.